Hello. I want to take a moment to let you know about the exciting adventure God has led KNMI to embark upon. This summer, we'll be opening our very first orphanage in Kenya. By God's grace, I believe we've located a facility in the city of Nairobi. Let me tell you what a miracle this is. We were planning to go to a very rural area of Kenya where land is more affordable, set up an orphanage and minister to existing and surrounding villages. But God exceeded our expectations with a prime piece of property right in the slums of Nairobi, the most expensive area in the nation to live. This property would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars if it weren't for the grace of God. I realize you haven't had the opportunity to go to Kenya, but this piece of land would be the equivalent of buying a piece of land in the middle of Manhattan. This is comparable to Ephesians 3:20, where God said He is able to do exceedingly above what we're even able to ask or think. This is something that was not even on our radar, but with God's help and the partnership of our dear friend Bishop Jefferson Natuka, we'll be able to secure the land and construct a dormitory to care for these precious children. As you know, the Lord has placed a burden in our hearts for this part of the world and has repeatedly sent us to Kenya to share the gospel and support our brothers and sisters in the ministry there. Last year, we're thrilled, over 68,000 decisions for Christ through Kim Norris Ministries happened. And it's all because of you. This orphanage is another way we'll be able to make a great difference, and it's something we've had on our hearts to do for a long time. I think of the children who have been orphaned, many through epidemics and political unrest in this part of the world. I think of the future that they have if we do not step in and do something. In actuality, it's a very bleak picture. But if we save dozens of children, who knows what children will come to us by divine appointment. It could be the evangelists and pastors of the next generation in Africa. It could be leaders and teachers and doctors and nurses and business owners, politicians. These children could alter the course of their entire nation. In the summer months, we'll be dedicating this orphanage in honor of my mother, Virginia Mom Norris. She exemplified for us the power and the effect of a godly parent. We are in faith going to be just that to each of the orphans we're empowered to help. Each child will now have a safe place to call home. Chaperones of their same gender to assist them, teachers, security guards, cooks, maintenance staff to care for the facility there, 3 healthy meals a day, their own beds to sleep in at night, their own clothing, basic necessities, and fresh water. Will you pray about partnering with me? Would you pray about working with me? I've asked God for 100 partners who will give a one-time seed of $1,000 to help us complete the setup of the orphanage and care for the daily needs of our children. If you feel called to be one of the 100, I want to thank you by including your name on a commemorative founder's plaque, which will be hung in the orphanage during our dedication event. If you want to join with us, but yet $1,000 is just a little much, it's outside your current capabilities, we'd love to have you sponsor a child for a year. With just $1 a day, your child will have all of his or her daily needs met and be taught that Jesus loves them and there's hope for them in their lives. We'll send you a periodic update so that you can see firsthand what a difference your gift is making in the gift of your child. Join us today. God has given you and me a special outpouring of grace. Let us overflow onto those who need it the most. Together, we'll set these children up to live successful lives as children of God. Blessings to you today.